Welcome, race fans. Welcome back to the Old Fart Sim Racing League here tonight at Talladega. This will be their last race. We'll be off next week because of our trip to Charlotte. Most of us, I think there's about a dozen of us going, but we'll be back the following week after that on the 19th of March. So make sure you bookmark that on your calendar there and keep track of that. Tonight we got a special guest in the booth, but I got Jeff Dotson in here with me. Jeff, good to have you. And man, what's your thoughts on tonight's race?
Well, from a couple weeks ago when I helped you with this series, I think we're going to see probably the same, outcome that we saw a couple weeks ago. And I mean, I think it'll be a very, very good race. And I don't think we'll see a lot of cautions.
All right. And on our special guest, Carson Hahn in here for the first time, kind of getting his feet wet a little bit, see what this is all about. Carson, well, how you feel about super speedway racing?
Thank you, Rudy. I appreciate the opportunity. I'm really excited. This should be a good race tonight. A lot of close racing, and hopefully it'll be a really good finish.
Oh, I'm sure it will. Well, coming up later tonight, folks, is the ISCAR Truck Series and the eNASCAR Series. That's coming up tonight. And I made a mistake there because tomorrow night there is not a pit stall race, but there is the ISCAR Cup Series race. So that's tune in tomorrow night for that. Looking at the race analytics, coming into tonight, 65-degree air temperature, 67-degree track temperature. They're doing 75 laps. That's just a half mile short of 200 miles here at Talladega. 50 to 60 laps on the tires, but we'll probably see a lot of two-tire changes. And the fuel window, 50% fuel, they'll be running about 16. And I put 19, but I don't really believe they can make 19. I think 18 is about the max that they can make. But you never know. Somebody could try to save enough fuel. And pit road speed, 55 miles an hour. All right, looking at the points coming into tonight. Estel Fields took over the points. He's got 131 points there. Gabe Butler, 5 points behind him in second. Paul Witt in third, 15 points back. Frank Gramuglia in fourth, 16 points back. Everett Lane in fifth, 21 points behind. Michael Howlett in sixth, 37 points back. Noel Coors in seventh, 38 points back. Larry Boyle in eighth, 39 points behind. Gary Jenkins ninth is 41 points back, tied. There's actually got a three-way tie there between Gary Jenkins, Maurice Johnson, and Brent Lay. Jeff?
Yep. Where'd it go? Okay. So technically in 12th place, since there is a tie there, we have Tracy Weaver. He is 44 points back. And we've got Robert Felsen in 13th. There's a tie there between him and Michael Pegg. They are 45 points back. Don Davis is in 15th. He is 46 points back. And we've got Jacob Edson in 16th. He is 49 points back. Charles Johnson in 17th, and a tie with Tony Wright. They are 52 points back. Duke Conrad in 19th, and he's tied with Craig White. They are 53 points back. So a lot of ties there, Rudy.
Yeah, well, the fourth race of the season, once they start getting spread out a little bit in the points, we may not see that so much. But, yeah it's a lot of ties that are going to have to be broken. And with these guys on top of each other like this with the pack racing and everything, it's really kind of hard sometimes to break away from people, points-wise. So, but boy, they're out here in a practice right now. Look at that, 3 wide. These guys, you're going to see it a lot tonight. I don't know if we'll see any 4 wide, Jeff, but I'm not going to count that out because these guys sometimes get a little frustrated and they'll take it 4 wide, when you really can't get by somebody or passing a lap car that may be getting ready to go a lap down. So, there we go. See, there's some contact. We see a wrecking going on there now. But, yeah, it'll be interesting here to see how these guys do. Well, we're about 5.5 minutes away from actually just a couple minutes away from the national anthem here, but 5.5 minutes left of practice. Just to kind of let everybody know, they do have 2 green-white checkers if we need them. Last week we didn't need any. We've seen about 3 cautions there early in the race, and then it went caution-free the rest of the race. And, man, it was amazing racing out there. And 2 resets, just in case they get together and get into the big one. They had a couple big ones last week there at the beginning of the race. And some of the guys, we had a lot of guys leave last week because they had already used their resets before a halfway mark.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. We lost a lot of drivers But
that was totally different from 2 weeks ago.
yeah,
For sure.
yeah. Well, you just never know what you're going to get out here, you know. And,
No.
you know, each week, and you know, and I'm kind of, I don't know if this really matters that much, but I think a lot of stuff that happens too is, I think a server could make a difference out there too. A certain server. You know, we've seen guys blink. You know, and there could be server problems. And I've been reading on Facebook, the one league there, the guy says, you know, last week they lost like 8 or 9 drivers. The week before they, you know, lost 5. It just kicks them out.
Yeah.
So like I said, a lot of it could be that.
I've been seeing a lot of people have been having some, you know, iRacing connectivity issues here as of late, but hopefully they'll get, you know, I'm tongue-tied. Hopefully the situation will get figured out soon, and they'll figure out what's causing that, because I mean that's kind of bad. I mean, you know, on iRacing's part, if they have that many people that, you know, are, you know, saying they're getting dropped and can't finish races, it's really not that good.
No, it's not. It's not, you know, but yeah, they'll get it figured out. All right, well, folks, we're going to step away for the national anthem. We'll be right back with qualifying, so stay with us.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallant
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
All right, folks, we're back. Guys, we're just getting out on the track now, getting ready to turn in some time. So we'll keep you apprised of all that. But welcome, everybody. David Allen, how you doing? Debbie, hey. Carl Garrett and Brandon. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight on this Friday night? It's the end of the week. It's Friday. Gonna be a lot of fun. I'm doing well, Carl. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sure everybody's ready for a little super speedway racing. And some of you might have remembered last week's race. It was pretty awesome. Once they got past a couple of cautions there at the beginning of the race, it was great racing the rest of the race. And I'm looking forward to it again tonight. Watch for the regulators. They've been really right on it. The guys that have been kind of lagging this season a little bit, Jeff, and I'm really kind of shocked and surprised at it, as the LG Geritol Lounge team there. Man, they have not been on it this year. They've been trying hard. They're the first team that usually tries to go 3 wide. They've been on it, but they just have not had the success this season.
Yeah, when I helped you the first time a couple weeks ago, and you mentioned that they were a team to watch for, it looked like they were just struggling, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So, hopefully they can get out of that struggle and, kind of get something going for them here tonight.
Yep. And Team Bootnaka there, Eric Laurie, Gabe Butler, Kevin Fries, and Travis Weaver, I think. And then I don't know who that other one, I think that's Dude Conrad. Yeah. Now those guys, they can be right on it too. Sometimes, and I mean, they're usually there. Last week they did a lot of laps up there at the beginning of the race, but look at this, Maurice Johnson, top of the leaderboard. It looks like it might have, I think it was a one and done. Wow, look at the guys, one and done. Wow.
No, that's all they get. They only get one lap.
Yeah. Patrick Alvarado takes over the top spot. Michael Pegg, let's see, where does he come in? His what? Where did he? Oh, he come in 6th. Okay. Yeah, that was the thing. Michael Pegg, I talked to him. They don't really focus too much on their qualifying setups. That's why they don't really qualify that all well. And it's not really that important to them, to that team, to be up there, to take the pole. What they have a very fast race setup, and a lot of these other teams are actually getting faster. So, it's they focus on the race setup, not the qualifying setup.
And I can see where you're coming from that, because, with that being said, a lot of these other teams need to try to work on their setup because others are getting faster than they are. So in return, they need to try to, get even faster. So yeah, I can understand where they're coming from on that.
Yes. Well, we got a big field here tonight. Last week, I think we had 41 drivers in here. We don't know what do we got this week.
Let's see. I'm only counting 38 this week, so a couple short.
Yeah, 38. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had 41, I do believe, last week. Man, it was a full field.
And they had 41 a couple weeks ago too when I was here, because I know there was about 41 that started.
Well, it looks like Patrick Alvarado may hold on to the pole. We still got 3 more guys out there. LG Whaley and Hornet. Now, Hornets usually don't qualify on the pole, but LG Whaley come in 16th. Wow. I wouldn't expect Hornet to be on the pole, but he should be up maybe in the top 15. I think he's going to run out of time to get around here to complete his lap. Yep, he did. All right. That's going to wrap up qualifying. All right, here we go, Jeff. Patrick Alvarado does indeed take the pole with a 49.251. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Maurice Johnson starts on the outside of the front row there in second. Gary Jenkins third. Estill Fields, one of the regulators, starting in fourth. Dan Marcantonio fifth. Everett Lane sixth. Michael Pegg seventh. Kevin Freese in eighth. Gabe Butler starting ninth. And Frank Gramuglia 10th. Jeff?
Yep, Tracy Weaver will roll off 11th tonight. Darren Reeser will roll off 12th. Don Davis in 13th. Paul Witt 14th. Craig White will start 15th. LG Whaley in 16th. Gary Slipinski will start 17th. Jason Beach will start 18th. Dude Conrad 19th. And Michael Hauser rounds out your top 20. Rudy?
Tony Wright 21st. Al Cena starting 22nd. Eric Laurie 23rd. John Garrett 24th. Randolph Richard starting 25th. Charles Johnson 26th. Patrick Groover 27th. Tim Hamilton 28th. Seth Groover 29th. And Rob Malone 30th. Jeff?
Noel Coors will start 31st tonight. He was the last one to take a qualifying time. Jacob Edson will start 32nd. Hornet will start 33rd. Brent Lay will start 34th. Michael Martin 35th. Michael Binsk will start 36th. Robert Felsen will start 37th. And rounding out the field in 38th is Michael Hallett.
All right, man. Big field. I like these big fields. Now it's just a matter of keeping your car clean here, Jeff, and don't get any damage on that car. We know how much it affects the speed of these Gen 6 cars. Just the slightest little bit of fender damage, it really affects it. And that's going to be the whole secret here tonight, keeping your car clean, keeping those resets till later in the race too. Don't want to use them resets in the first half of the race.
No, that's your safety net, and you do not want to use those early on in the race, because if you use them early on in the race and then your car gets damaged later on, you might as well just say you're done for the rest of the night. You're just going to ride around out there and not pick up any positions. You're probably going to lose laps more than likely if you have a ton of damage.
Right.
And these cars are very easily damaged. I mean, you have to take care of them. If you don't, then you will lose speed. You won't draft correctly with the other cars, because the other car will probably be pristine and fresh, and the air coming off of it will not hit your car, right? Because you've got dents and bumps.
Yeah. Well, I think it was Gary Slapinski last week, and I can't remember who it was. It was whoever it was that finished like third or something. They had used up all their resets the first part of the race, or with them 3 cautions. So they went the whole race with, the rest of the race without any resets. And they still wound up finishing well, but that doesn't happen every time, He just lucked out on that one, and I think he felt very lucky to just finish where he finished. So, all right, well, here we go. Well, thanks for tuning in tonight, folks. We do appreciate it very much so. And tuning in here to race number 4 at Talladega for the Old Fart Sim Racing League. We do appreciate it. Everybody stopping by. Yeah, it's a pretty good international anthem there, Carl. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. All right, here we go. Pace car heading to pit road. Patrick Alvarado on the pole. I think this is his first pole of the season. So, let's see what he can do for these guys. Get him up here. He's not working. They kind of split the team up there a little bit now, and the Renegade team are no more. So, all right, green flag is in the air. We're underway here at Talladega for race number 4. Well, a lot of guys laid way back there. I don't know what's going on. Frank Gramuglia, boy, he laid way back.
Now, maybe these guys just, kind of want to take it easy after last week's events there with the cautions. Maybe they're just like, well, maybe we shouldn't go for it so early.
Yep, but boy, in the back, they're getting pretty racy back here. I seen some 3 wide there for a second. Earl Johnson with a little blinking action going on. John Garrett. And it looks like coming around for the first lap here, Patrick Alvarado still side by side with his ex-teammate there, Maurice Johnson. I don't know. Maurice has got a pretty good run this time. I believe Maurice is going to lead the very first lap of this race, and he does.
Yes.
Working
we
with
got
the.
a wreck.
We got some spinning.
Uh-oh.
First caution of the day comes out after just one lap complete. I see
Oh,
Dude
my.
Conrad getting turned around here, and there was some others involved.
Let's go back and take a look here. I'm on Dude Conrad. If you think that might be where it started, let's see.
No, it didn't start with him. It started with the car in front of him, the 78 car. It looks like the 78 car was up on the high lane, and I don't know, for some odd reason, he just starts to slow down, and he just turns right down into the 21 car right in front of Dude. And they just go hitting the wall hard.
Yeah, let's go back and take another look at this. Whoa. What the heck happened to Gary Slapinski?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That's going to be some resets being used already. Golly.
Yeah, you can just see Gary's up on that high lane. There's nobody around him. He lost the draft off the 3 car, and he's up on that high lane. It looks like he gets a little squirrely, which I don't understand why you would be feeling loose here. And
yeah.
he just starts to hit the brakes or something. I don't know. Something's amiss with that car. And he just comes right down the racetrack into traffic, and he collects the 21 car of Tony Wright. And then that, in return, puts Slapinski back up into Dude Conrad, and then the 20 car there just had absolutely nowhere to go.
Yeah, he has got something amiss there with Gary's car, because that car was left and right and left and right. I mean, them slight little jerks on the wheel like that can really make a difference. Boy, he took out Tony Wright, Dude Conrad, Charles Johnson. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I'd almost bet he's got something going on. I don't know. Black screen, maybe?
Could be. Also could be a hardware issue. Could be a malfunction with the steering wheel or something. The computer might not be reading it correctly or something.
Wow. Well, we're going to see anybody come to pit road? Probably. Got to keep them gas tanks full because they only got 50% fuel.
Looks like Johnson's going to come down along with Fields. And a few others behind them are coming down as well.
All right, very good. Well, Everett Lane's going to stay out, and he's going to lead his first lap of the race. Part of the regulators. Patrick Alvarado. A lot of guys stayed out. But boy, I'll tell you what, with 9 of them staying out, all the rest of the field came to pit road. Oh.
Yeah. So, I mean, these 9 guys right here are definitely going to be on a different pit strategy now, because now we know they're saving just a little bit of fuel going slower under caution, but they wouldn't be saving really enough to go an extra 2 laps, maybe 1 lap. Yep. So, with these guys coming into pit road with only 1 green flag lap being complete, these guys that stayed out are probably going to be on a pit cycle of a lap or 2 later than the guys that just went in.
Yeah. Well, I think the guy that we need to talk to be honest with you, is Gary Slapinski. Let's see if we can get a word in with him and find out what's going on with that car. Gary, you got a copy?
Yes.
What was going on with your car right there? It seemed like it was extremely loose.
No, I lost my center screen.
Oh, well, see, that's what we were wondering. You had a hardware. Jeff said you might have had a hardware issue. Oh my gosh, is it okay now?
It's okay right now, but I feel really bad. I try to keep in the center of the racetrack and then go around me because I couldn't see anybody.
Yeah, we noticed. It looked like you did a good job of just trying to keep it straight, without even being able to see.
I would have thought everybody went around me, but someone just got into the back of me, so I couldn't see them. So.
Wow. Well, I hope everything's okay. Did you have to use a reset?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh God, you don't want to use a reset on lap 3, do you?
I don't want to reset at all, but
yeah, I hear you. All right, buddy. Well, we'll let you go, and sorry about your bad luck. I hope it doesn't happen again to you, man.
Oh,
good luck.
Thanks for checking in. Thank you.
Yep. Wow, you were right, Jeff.
That's one of the things that can happen in sim racing is a hardware issue. That's kind of like, I guess, a part malfunctioning on your car,
Yeah, definitely.
I guess you could say that the screen going out, your windshield popping out.
Yeah. Wow.
Got to come down pit road and get your new windshield put in.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, looks like we got more guys going into just the top off there, the back part of the field. Not a bad idea. Get yourself on a different pit sequence. Reminder, though, the top 9 stayed out, Jeff. And
Yeah.
so they're already, like about 4 laps short on fuel compared to the rest of the field.
These guys are, a couple laps shorter than what those guys are back behind them now since they pitted. So, yeah, as I said, these 9 guys that stayed out, they're going to definitely be on a different pit cycle now if it stays green flag until we, need pit stops again. So, or for the first time. So, I mean, I would say we would see these top 9 guys, that, we're going to restart the top 9. We would see any of them pit before the rest of these guys do.
Well, get them going, Jeff.
Yep.
Well, I know it's a little early to ask you there, Carson, but man, what do you think of the racing here? I know it's a little early, but kind of exciting, ain't it?
What an eventful start. I mean, I've never seen that one before.
Yep. Well, if that wouldn't have happened, we wouldn't have seen an accident, that for sure.
No.
But man, again, you just never know what's going to happen and when it's going to happen, and things like that.
That's just racing.
They just pop up, and wow, it kind of freaks people out. But wasn't anything that it was his fault,
No.
Things
That
happen.
was just a hardware issue. So that right there was not his fault at all. That was something that was out of his control. I mean, I've even seen it to where like a computer pop-up will pop up on somebody's screen and, ruin their race for them. So, I mean, computers are a mystery, you can just put the information in them and they do what you tell them. But
Sure.
sometimes they still get sick and have little hiccups in them. So that's what happened right there. But he got it situated for now. So hopefully it won't occur again. But the pace car heads back into pit road, and as everyone knows about Talladega, that pace car heads into pit road, but we still got to wait for that green flag because it's a little farther away than it is at most other tracks.
Green, green, green.
And there it is. We're back underway here at Talladega.
Sure, but I think, Patrick Alvarado did slip around there and led that lap. So,
Yes, he did.
they're behind him, Dan Marcantonio. Dan started in 5th.
Worked his way up to the top 3 so far.
And look at the regulators already up here in the front. Michael Pegg from 7th, Frank G, Don Davis. So some of these guys staying out. Now, Maurice Johnson back in 9th place. He was one of the guys that did pit. Got that fresh fuel in it. He might have changed tires too. I don't know. It looked like it might have been just a fuel only stop. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, I think we'll see that a lot here tonight, Rudy. I mean, that's a restrictor plate track. The tires don't get eat up like they do at most other tracks, and most of the time when somebody does go down pit road, they usually just top the fuel tank off. They never really take tires.
Well, a lot of weaving going on here, I'm noticing.
Yeah.
Are you noticing that too?
Yeah, that's something I did not notice these guys do it. Oh, we got another crash!
Uh-oh.
What happened here?
Oh my gosh. Alcina, something happened. Back to take a look.
Oh, it was the 3 car.
Craig White?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like, Craig's in the second lane there, and it looks like he gets kinda pushed up to the top lane or something, and he just gets rear-ended.
Yeah, a quick move there to the high side.
Yeah.
That was really kind of weird how that, I'm trying to find a really good camera angle here, but I just can't
me too.
seem
I'm having a tough time finding a good camera angle to really see what happened with him, but from the camera I'm on, Rudy, from what it looks like I can tell, it looks like that he thought he was going to hit the car in front of him because it looked like he thought the car in front of him was slowing down, so he moved to try to, stop something from happening, but the cars above him had a run, so that still entailed for him to have an accident.
Yep, Patrick Groover was caught in that.
Yes, he was.
Oh my gosh. And Seth Groover. Both of the Groover boys are caught up in that. Wow. That's a bummer right there for the Groover boys. They didn't have a good finish
Yeah.
last week. They finished
No.
dead last on the field last week, so not a good night for them. Of course, then Alcina, he gets pounded a little bit too here. Looks like Dude
Oh,
Conrad's
no.
he tries to lock it down.
And Charles Johnson, who was involved in the first incident, was also involved in this one.
Oh my gosh.
And
Yeah.
he's got heavy damage.
Oh, there's another reset.
Well, that's going to be his last one if he had to use the reset on the last one.
Oh my gosh.
And this is lap 8.
Yep. Oh, man, what's going on out here? This is the same thing that happened to us last week, though, Jeff. We had 3 quick cautions, I don't know, like in the front, about the first 15, 20 laps. It was like, what the heck is going on out there? These guys don't race like that. Oh, Dude Conrad stays out.
But,
Man,
but we do know the first wreck was just unfortunate event. That
right.
If his screen wouldn't have went out, that wreck would have never happened.
Yep.
So, but this one here, I can't really tell you at all what this one was. This one was.
Well,
just
how about
weird.
we get Craig White down here and you talk to him and see if we can figure out what happened.
All right,
I'll drag him down here. Here he is.
Craig White, you got a copy?
I certainly do.
Well, Craig, kind of walk us through what happened there with your view of things there. It kind of looked like you kind of thought the car in front of you was slowing down, and then you kind of moved up, and there was traffic coming.
I was doing a 100-yard dash and 70-yard gym. Somewhere, it's just too quick, right? Turn to the right.
Yeah. Well, with that, happening there, how much damage does this car have, and how do you think it's going to handle out there?
You had a little bit of time, but hate it for the other guys behind me.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for letting us know what happened there, and good luck in the rest of the race.
Yeah, they just checked up real bad. Nowhere to go.
Man. Bummer.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got another brand new leader, Michael Pegg. Now, we won't be able to interview Michael unless he's like, on the podium. He'll pop back in here, but he said Discord, I don't know. He said it's causing him to doing something. I don't know. His internet or something. I don't know what it's doing something. And so he just has not been in Discord. He's been hanging out in their old TeamSpeak.
Okay.
TeamSpeak doesn't affect it apparently, but Discord does. Karen. She says, I don't know about these old farts. Yeah. Well, they don't normally race like this, Karen. These are odd things that are happening. And that's what we've seen last week. If you remember, Karen, same thing happened last week. Odd things that happened that actually caused Patrick and Seth Groover to have problems and didn't finish well, and that was a bummer for them guys. I hated it for them because they're both excellent racers. All right, well, they're double filed up. We're ready to go back green. I hope everybody's okay. It looks like they did use a reset. They are back out on the track, so that's good. The only one I think that we lost is Rob Malone. For some reason, he left early. I don't know. It's kind of odd.
He is the only retiree so far.
Must have had something else going on or something. Yeah, I know it's a bummer, but you know what, Karen? They'll get back up there. You know they will. You probably watch them too more than anybody. So, yeah, they'll get back up there. It's plenty early. We're only 10 laps into 75 laps, so They still got 65 to go.
Yep.
All right, pace car heading in.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, green flags in the air here for the Old Fort Sim Racing League at Talladega tonight for race number 4. Well, good run right there for Michael Pegg. And, you know, these guys, they don't want to see Michael out front. Coming up behind him, they're Everett Lane, his teammate. Dude Conrad to the outside, being followed by Gary Jenkins. Gary started third, but fell back a little ways, and now he's back up to the front. That's another driver, Jeff, that needs a win. Gary Jenkins.
Yeah.
Always seems to get denied that win. Look at this on the outside. Here comes LG Whaley and Jason Beach. And you know, Jeff, when them two are together like that, they are very lethal to this field.
They are. They're going to get a couple more guys to kind of join them up there, too.
Yep. Michael Hauser's coming up behind him. Him and Tony Wright. That's 4 of the LG Geritol Lounge teammates right there working together on that high side. Oh, somebody jumped to the outside.
I was going to say, somebody came up in front of LG there. I don't know who that was. That was the 38 car.
Yeah, Dan Marcantonio. That kind of knocked the momentum out of LG and Jason Beach's run they had right there.
That really did knock the momentum out of their run. Look at that. Wow.
They're going to shuffle him out. They're going to shuffle him out. Man.
Well, yeah, they're like, hey, ruin our run up there. We'll shuffle you
out. Yeah, he's going to go back.
He's going to go all the way back now.
Man, I'm telling you, it doesn't take long.
It does not, no.
Don Davis sitting back here. Nice looking car. Wanting to get to the front.
Oh man, there's Michael, a little bit of a bobble there on the high side.
Michael Pegg trying to get a win here tonight. Got a new team, new guy working with him there, Darren Reeser. Well, look at that run LG and Jason got on that outside, man. Here they come.
Yeah, you couldn't really tell that, Rudy, that when a car gets in front of LG, it kind of slows down the momentum. But if he's the lead car, man, they're going fast.
Yes. I wonder how much tape he's got on that car to make him fast.
I mean, he must have enough tape to where it'll make that car just suck down to the ground, but not blow the motor. I mean, he'd have to.
Right.
I mean, if he's got way too much on there. There won't be no air getting in there, and that motor will get hot.
Jason Beach right behind him, man. He is just on that car. Jason probably another one of the best pushers out there, and giving old LG. You know what I think the problem is? I think LG needs a Chevy. He'll love me for that one. He's a Ford man all the way. He needs a Chevy. He'll be up there more.
I'm Ford
I'll hear about that.
Too, so I'm right with him.
I'll hear about that next week.
You'll hear about it right now. I'm just kidding.
Good run though. Guys are doing great back here. Noel Coors in 18th after starting 31st. We're starting to see some of the guys that were in the back of the field moving a little closer to the front.
We are.
I was watching Maurice Johnson here. He is in the middle right now. And right behind him, Paul Witt, one of the regulators sitting there. Let's ride along here with Paul Witt for a minute. You can see how close these guys run here, folks. I mean, this is, wow, really close.
Yeah.
It looks like there's a lot of distance between them, but really isn't a whole lot.
Not a lot, no. And we do have another retiree of the race. Michael Binks has put his car behind the wall.
Oh, boy.
Michael Binks behind the wall. Don't know what happened there. I didn't see anything like, why he would have took it behind the wall.
Oh, no.
Oh, we
Gabe
got it
Butler.
Oh my God, we got one.
Oh, no.
That's a
Trying to
big
catch
one.
up to him here.
Ooh, well, we got one going over the catch fence.
Uh-oh. Who was that?
Oh, that was the 85 car.
Oh, Alcina?
Yeah. He didn't quite go over the catch fence, but he was high enough to go over the catch fence, but he stayed in the track. Man, he got some air.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ooh.
See, there's a lot of... Oh, right there. It looks like Charles Johnson come down across the nose of the 15. Gabe Butler goes up the hill. Alcina. Whoa, did he hit hard? Yeah, and he was punched. Wow, look
Ooh.
at that.
That was nuts.
Well, who
Serious
let the
air.
dogs out right there? Got some serious airtime.
Yes.
I hope he's got his pilot license.
I think that's something you need when you're driving these cars.
Man, I'm telling you.
But yeah, that definitely
Yeah.
started with Johnson. You can see Johnson just chopped
Yep.
the nose of the 15 car off. He got that clip, made him, clip him, and then he went down. And I think that was the 088, or is that the 888? 088.
Yeah,
Of
Gabe Butler. Yep.
Yeah, and he just went straight to the wall, and then that's when he collected the 85 and the rest of them. Wow.
Oh, caution number 3 already. Kind of a repeat of last week. And now we'll
Yeah,
see the
well-
guys. We're going to see a lot of guys buckling down now. They're out of reset, some of them.
Yeah, we're probably actually, sadly, going to see some guys take it behind the wall here just because of the fact they are out of resets and probably too much damage to continue.
Yeah. Dang.
I mean, the 071 car of Eric Laurie, I mean, man, his car is just destroyed.
Yep.
He has no front clip. He has no hood.
Well,
Man,
let's
same
see
thing
if
for
we
Dan,
can.
too.
Let's see if I can get a word in here with our poll setter. Patrick Alvarado, you got a copy?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Well, you had the poll. Congratulations for grabbing the poll here tonight. Been tough to get back to the front. Man, I'll tell you what, very competitive up there in the front.
Yeah, it's a little tense, but for the majority of the part, everybody's doing, pretty good. We've had some bad accidents to start off early, but get that out of the way and we'll get rolling here.
Yeah, kind of a repeat of last week. If you remember, same thing happened last week. You guys had like 3 cautions in about the first 20 laps, and then it went green the rest of the way. So that was a great race last week. It wound up to be a great race. So maybe you'll do that again this week. So do you think you got the winning car here tonight, Patrick?
I got the winning car every week.
Okay. Good attitude
I like
to
that
have.
confidence.
Yep. A very positive attitude.
Yeah, you got to hold a positive attitude when, you're getting all kinds of crap like this early in the race, but, we're all here to have fun. I'm
Yep.
sure it'll get itself worked out.
Oh,
Either
it
that or
will.
We'll just have 10 cars left at the end. Who knows?
Well, we
I've
hope they
seen
don't
that
get
before.
that far. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have. All right. Well, good luck out there the rest of the race then, Patrick.
Thank you, Rudy. You guys take care.
All right. And again, congratulations on that poll. Man, that was great.
Thank you, bud.
Yeah, we definitely hope it doesn't get down to just 10 cars left. But
Yeah. Well, Carson, just so you know, this is not normal. What we're seeing here tonight, this is not normal. These guys, they don't race like this. But this is kind of a repeat of last week's race. I mean, I think anybody in chat would probably agree. Hey, Mark Robertson's in chat. Why ain't you in here racing, Mark? You had to put the Canadian Rocket up there, pretty good position last week. Actually led some laps, I do believe, if I remember correctly. Yeah, the old Canadian Rocket. That's my good buddy Mark Robertson. He's always got to send me pictures of walleye he catches up there in Canada. Just My favorite fish. He knows it too. Got to rub it in.
So with about 20 laps complete here, Carson, so far, what's your thoughts by seeing this race here tonight? And who do you think might, have a chance by looking up front here and seeing, who's been racing?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen about everything so far, but LG Whaley, when he was in the draft, he had a fast car, so I think I'm going to keep an eye on him.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yep, good pick. Good pick. They've been absent from victory lane here for quite a few races. And one that's kind of disappointing I don't see here tonight is Rachel Hunt, Jeff. Rachel, another one of the best pushers in iRacing that I know of.
Yeah, I remember you was talking about her a couple weeks ago when I was there the first time, and she wasn't there that week either.
Yeah, she's not here again this week. That's kind of a bummer. Well, get them going here, Jeff.
Yep. All right, pace car heads back to pit road. Michael Pegg is going to lead these guys to the restart this time. He's got a teammate to his outside, and he has a teammate behind him.
Green flag, green flag.
And there's the green flag. We're back underway here at Talladega.
Yeah, 4 of the regulators right there together. And like I said before, Carson, pay attention to those regulators because they team up really, really well.
Oh, we got a spin already.
Uh-oh.
I don't see a caution yet, though.
Uh-oh.
Is that the back?
Michael Martin.
Back, and Michael Martin, he went down and hit the inside wall, but nobody else was involved in that, so that's why that we didn't see a caution because he went down the track. Oh, but I see what happened here, though, Rudy. I went back and took a look at this. The number 4 car spun the tires on the restart, and it looks like the 77 of Michael Martin was trying to get around him. And then when that was going on, the 68 of Tim Hamilton was trying to move up to get around the 4 car as well, and he collected the 77 car and spun him.
Oh, my gosh. So Tim Hamilton was involved in that.
Yes.
We got guys coming to pit road.
We do. Number 3
Eric
car,
Laurie.
Craig White's on pit road.
Yep. Robert Falzine, Eric Laurie. Unscheduled pit stop that I can see. Already, they're coming up on some lap traffic here. Gary Slapinski's just ahead of the pack. So he got off of pit road kind of late. And boy, that's not a place you want to be with this big pack of cars bearing down on you. And they're 3 wide back here, Jeff. Watch for 4 wide to get by Gary.
This is going to be crazy when they catch him.
I just hope it's on the straightaway.
Yeah, that's where you want to pass. That's the straightaway.
Yep.
Definitely. If you catch him in a corner, that's a danger zone.
But he'll be able to blend in with them. Looks like he is going to go really high, stay up there really high. So that's a good thing. And boy, I don't know. This is going to be tight right here, folks.
Ooh, they got around him.
They made it. Good job. That's some good driving. Dang, that makes me nervous when you see that.
Yeah, it really does.
Again, this week, Gary Slapinski's not going to have a good finish, man.
No.
Him and the Groover boys last week was just absolutely horrible. I felt so bad for all of them. Looking at the Groover boys here, they're working together, Patrick and Seth.
Yeah, they're not running too bad right now. They're 21st and 22nd, so, I mean, they're kind of halfway through the field, so, I mean, they're not having a bad run at the moment.
But they're playing it smart right now, Jeff. They're staying back away from that. You know, they already had to use one reset. You don't want to have to use both of them by this point in the race.
Yeah, exactly. And you can see there that they are off the pace there a little bit.
Yep.
From the pack, so they are right in a prime position that they can actually have enough time to react to if a crash happens in front of them.
Well, they're still 3 wide in the front. Michael Howlett, which started dead last on the field, now up to 19th place. So he has absolutely cut the field in half, started 38th and running in 19th. Good job. I think he was involved in that first accident, I do believe, if I remember correctly. I think he had some damage on his car. Making some good way here. Gabe Butler on his inside right now. Gabe working right behind Paul Witt. And there's Who Let the Dogs Out? Woof, woof. Alcina. He's the one we've seen just about went over the catch fencer on the front stretch. Golly. Yes. I haven't seen that, but I have seen guys go over the fence on the infield. We had that happen last week? Last week or the week before or something that went recently here. They went over the catch fence on the inside. Flipped right over it. I'd never seen that before.
Oh, it's a possibility both ways. I mean, you know, if you just if you get hit correctly or you hit the wall correctly and your car starts to flip, I mean, you have, you know, a good chance of flipping over the fence on the front, you know, on the outside wall or the inside wall.
Yep. Well, Everett Lane pulling out the win last week. He got his partner right behind him there, partner in crime, Estel Fields. Great pusher, boy. I'll tell you what, he's in good company right there with Estel Fields. Still 3 wide. These guys can do it, though, man. They've got probably the cream of the crop up here racing 3 wide right now. These guys know how to do it.
And I just want to say, I think LG has just really got it, you know, down pat right here to race on that high side. I mean, he's doing a very good job up there with the help that he had.
Oh, sure. Yep. They're making some headway. Maurice Johnson in the middle there. Looks like he might have had to back out just a little bit. He was on the bumper there of Estel Fields for a while. And had to get some air in that radiator, get that engine cooled off. You don't want to push the pusher, and you don't want to overheat that radiator.
Yeah, that's definitely one thing of restrictor plate racing that you don't want to do is overheat your engine because it'll be detrimental to you. And in pack racing like this, that's very easy to do.
Yes. Yeah, field's starting to get spread out a little bit, and that's what we seen last week with the green flag pit stops. Really spread the field out a lot, and then we're going to see a lot of really extreme hard racing. That's when you really see it. It brings the best of the drivers out right there when they're split up like that. Well, what do you think about a little crank it up there, Jeff?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do a little crank it up here, folks.
Yellow flag is out.
Okay, let's see if we can figure out where this was. Tim Hamilton.
LG Whaley was caught up in this one.
Oh boy. Yes, he was. Him and Tony Wright. Okay, let's go back and see what happened. I don't see a lot of damage on LG's car, but oh, right there it was. Holy smokes.
There was contact between the 088 and the 41.
Yeah, Gabe Butler and is that Gary Slapinski?
No, the 41.
No, Tracy Weaver. Tracy Weaver. Oh
yeah.
my.
It looks like I want to say Gabe got into the back of Tracy and got Tracy up the hill, and they just collected LG and everybody else up there.
Yeah. Could have been a little arrow push on that too, because
could have been.
I'm watching Gabe, but doesn't look like Gabe moved hardly any. And as they come out of the court, yeah, Tracy, he kind of come up the hill right into Gabe.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And I mean, they just took LG and Jason Beach and Michael Hauser, Tony Wright, John Garrett, all them guys, man, every one of them got collected into that.
Was involved again. That guy is not caught breaking off tonight.
I know it. Golly, man, they just beat and pounded on each other there. Dang, LG again gets, wow, unbelievable the hits these guys have taken. Okay, well, a lot of resets going to be used this time. And Michael Pegg's bringing them all to pit road. Ain't going to be long here, Jeff. We're going to see pit road's going to start looking like a parking lot or a junkyard, one of the two.
Yeah.
And see, what did I say? As soon as we say, yeah, it could stay green the rest of the way, caution happens. Dang.
Yep.
Well, it looks like Jason Beach. Don't know if he pitted or not. Yeah, I'm not sure if he pitted or not. I don't think he did. No, he stayed out. He stayed out. Looks like he stayed out to lead a lap, but everybody behind him pitted. So, well, I'm thinking maybe we ought to get a word in with Tony Wright. How about if I get him up here, you can talk to him.
All right.
There you go.
All right. Tony Wright, you got a copy?
Loud and clear.
Hey, man, tell us how it's going out there for you so far tonight.
It's up and down. I've been in 2 wrecks there, so I'm out 2 fixes.
Wow. That's not good this early in the race. What's your game plan with that? For the rest of the race.
Well, I want to play it safe, but ain't no luck playing it safe, and ain't no luck getting up at the front. So, I mean, I'm just up in the air, but I'm gonna try just to hang right here where I'm at and go from there.
That sounds like restrictor plate racing at its finest, though. You never know what the outcome will be. So, man, but all right, Tony, thanks for talking with us here, and good luck.
Appreciate it.
Man, out of his quick fixes already. That's tough.
Heck happened to all my stuff here?
What do you mean?
All my stuff disappeared on my screen.
Uh-oh.
I'm getting it back. I guess we're okay now. Wow, that was weird. I don't know, everything just like started disappearing on my screen.
Wow. Okay then.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Must be those iRacing servers we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, we're all good now. Well, you know how Windows is. Sometimes if you shake something that you got a hold of, it'll make things disappear. You know, I guess it depends a lot on your settings, and I have that, and I don't like it, but I don't know how to change it or how to fix it. All right, here we go. See, shout number 5. grandson from Pittsburgh watching Pop Everett Lane. Hey, Double D. Yeah, well, yeah, the number 5 there, Everett Lane. That's your grandpa. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, huh? I live not too far north of that, Meadville. I used to, years ago. Like 21 years ago, 20 years ago. Yeah, it'd be 20 years. Dang. We were almost neighbors. Well, Jeff, I guess the old MaxspeedTV jinx is still in full bore.
Yeah.
Dang, I just can't get away from that.
No, I don't think we ever will either.
I just need to keep my pie hole shut.
Yeah.
My chewing gum holster. My soup cooler. Just keep it shut.
Well, we got another retiree. Al Senna takes it behind the wall. That's a tough break for him.
I was wondering if, gosh, he probably definitely was out of resets.
Yeah. I never did see Charles Johnson take it behind the wall, but he has. So we do right now have 4 drivers out of this race.
Dang. Well, here we go. Back to green. Michael Pegg in control. Everett Lane. I'll tell you what, these regulators got this front 2 rows tied up.
Green flag,
Green flag's back in the air for the Old Fart Sim Racing League here at Talladega for race number 4. Wonder how long it's going to be before we start seeing some of these guys. We're seeing some of the guys laying back here a little ways. Seth Groover, Patrick Groover, trying to get something working. They are up in the middle now. They've waited long enough. We're almost at the halfway mark here, so it's time for them to start moving forward. Hey, Karen, tell them I think it's because they're running Toyotas. They probably ought to run a Chevy. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Rudy, I was going to say, there's probably quite a few drivers who are out of fast repairs, so they're probably hanging toward the back now.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, we're seeing quite a few of them lay back there a little ways. Second and a half back or so. Tim Hamilton, LG Whaley. Hornets back here.
Yeah,
Brent Lay.
I think we know LG's going to stay back there now after the incident he got into. I mean, he's been up front racing, trying to get up there and lead laps, and he'd been trying to get that 3rd lane and keep it going, and that happened there, and he got caught up in it. So I think right now, for just a little bit here, we probably just see him lay back a little bit until he feels like it's comfortable to go again.
I was just joking, Karen. I was just joking. Oh, let's see. Gremlins are running. Yeah, Minions too. Yeah. I was from Meadville. Well, around Meadville. I figured you probably wouldn't know Sagertown. I lived in Sagertown. It's about 15 miles north of Meadville. But I used to hang out in Grove City, Newcastle. I used to hang out down there quite a bit when I was younger. Beaver Falls. That's where I used to hang out a lot. Frank Ramuglia in 6th. Yeah, I drank a few adult beverages in that area. Just a few. Beaver Falls was one of our favorite places to go. that was a lot of fun. We used to have a lot of fun when we were younger. Kevin Freese up to 14th. Well, he's working his way back to the front. He started 8th tonight and just hasn't been right on it here. I don't know. It's kind of odd.
Yeah, it's a little odd.
Randolph Richard, now we've seen him up there in the front earlier, or heading toward the front. Now sits back in 20th, but still picking up 5 spots since the start of the race.
Yeah, and I say look out for Michael Howlett. He was a big mover last race, and he's a big mover again this race.
Yes. Yeah, he had that race won last week, but a little miscommunication between Craig White and somebody else there, and it wound up, they kept telling Michael to go low or go high to get around it, and he went low, and it cost him the race. He saved it and still wound up finishing 4th, but you know, with the regulators finishing 1, 2, 3, 4, that was a pretty amazing finish for him. But Howlett had that race won last week. Back up front, the battle continues here for the first place. Michael Pegg and the 4 regulators that are up front. And look right behind them, though. We got more of them behind them here, Jeff. Frank Gramuglia sitting back here. Paul Witt. That's sad, man. Them guys really know how to get it going. How about Gabe Butler coming up on the outside now? He's going to try that outside line. And he's got Don Davis working with him. They go 3 wide. Yeah, Karen, I don't know if you know where Beaver Falls is or Newcastle. I'm sure you know where that's at if you're from around the Pittsburgh area. Jacob Edson started 32nd, running in 23rd. In the STP, can't say Pontiac though. The Chevy. I don't know what's Petty running now? Fords, aren't they?
Chevy.
Are they running Chevy? I thought they were running Fords or something. I don't keep up with them. I'll be going to the Petty Museum though. We'll be there Friday.
Well, you'll see
Next
all kinds
Friday.
of cars in there. You'll see Dodges, Plymouths, Fords, Chevys.
Yep. Yeah, I can't wait to see it. They say it's very interesting to go there. Very interesting. And the guy said that, man, they could spend all day in that place looking around all the different stuff that's in there. So it'll be pretty exciting. Seth Groover up to 12. They've made their way to the front now. They've got the wrecking out of the way, and I think they're feeling a little more confident now. Seth and Patrick, they're working together. They've got themselves in pretty good place right now. Tony Wright in 11th. And I got away from his teammates there, the Geritol Lounge guys. Still seeing a little bit of bobbles now and then. Are you seeing that, Jeff, or is it just me?
No, I'm seeing that too. These guys are a little kind of loose, squirrely here tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember who that was. I just seen there. Looked like they made a big bobble. One up on the high side there, Craig White. Isn't that Craig White? I think. Yeah, he bobbled right there behind the 38 of that is, who's the 38? Oh, that's Dan Marcantonio. Those two lap down, both racing for the lucky dog position right now.
Yeah, that's a good battle between those two because any one of them, can get it here, and if they, they're both trying. So hopefully, knock on wood. I'm not going to say the magic word here because I don't want it to happen.
No, don't. Craig goes to the outside again. He's looking for somebody to go up there with him.
Yeah, the question is, will they?
Yeah, right now it just seems like everybody's kind of content just to do some laps here and wind it down a little bit. They're going to be coming to pit road here probably in the next 4 or 5 laps, so maybe 6. Michael Pegg with 26 laps led, most of anybody so far, and no surprise. He's dropped all the way back to 14th in the points after a couple of bad races. One race he ran, well, actually, I thought he ran out of fuel, but it wasn't that he ran out of fuel. What did he tell me that happened? Something, I can't remember. And then last week he had a pit road penalty. He said he just hit the gas coming up pit road, didn't think about it, and come out there and got nailed for speeding. So he's got to recover from those the last couple of weeks here that have really been harmful to him and his points. That's last season's champion right there, Michael Pegg.
Yep.
Yeah, and he led the most laps last week too. He led almost half the race.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he made up some points, but still, it hurt him with not having that good finish, you know, that he really wanted. So. But, you know, they work together as a team, the regulators. Here comes Tony Wright. Is he coming in? He is. Ah, here comes all the Geritol Lounge team in. Yes, sir. LG Whaley, Jason Beach, Michael Hauser, John Garrett, all 5 of them coming in. So we're going to start seeing pit stops now. I wouldn't be a bit surprised we see more pull off here. This front pack here, this is a big pack. And another thing that kind of surprises me, and is, you know, usually when pit stops are getting about to happen, usually a couple of laps before, Jeff, we see guys get single file.
Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah, Tracy Weaver, Gabe Butler, Kevin Freese, and Dude Conrad come in, though. Part of the Bootnaka team. Getting on a different strategy. Wow. Good racing, man. Good racing. Patrick Alvarado, our pole sitter, led 3 laps, but now stuck in 9th place, waiting to get through this pit stop. And, Jeff, they'll still have to stop one more time after this, too, because they can't make it from here. Oh, wow. Big wiggle there. Frank G. Oh, you don't want to wiggle on that front tri-oval right there. Good Lord. He went below the yellow line. That's not a comfortable feeling at all for these guys. They're starting to get a little single file here. I know Everett Lane would like to be down on that bottom lane right now, but if they can come in side by side, they may be all right. Now the question is Maurice Johnson going to pit with these guys, you think? Or I don't know. What do you think?
You never really know. I mean, you know, the driver might, you know, go in and he might not, but we'll find out.
Keep an eye on Patrick and Seth Groover here. They might want to think about, we might see a big pack of cars here. The front 18 all come to pit road maybe at the same time. I don't know. They're running out of laps here before they're going to have to pit. Yeah, Logan, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I just didn't figure out where that came from. Never knew you were that kind of person to say them kind of things, but whatever. All right, here comes Michael Pegg in. Some of the regulators coming in. The rest of them didn't get the memo, Jeff.
Nope, they sure didn't.
Golly, big pack of cars. Yeah, Everett Lane and these guys stay out. A few more of the regulators to come in yet. Estel Fields, Patrick, look at this, Patrick Groover and Seth Groover. Look at the run they're getting on the outside here.
Yes.
They're about determined to make up what they've lost, but they get down to the bottom here. They're going to be coming in, I believe, this time by. Last thing you want to do is run out of gas on that back stretch, because it's going to be a long time to make it to the front stretch. And here they come.
Yep.
Yes, Patrick and Seth are coming in with them. That's a good pack. Oh, man, a little bump in there.
Oh, yeah.
Bumping and spinning up pit road.
Ooh. Who was that, Seth? That was Seth. Oh, my gosh.
I also saw the 78 car there spinning too.
Yeah, good comeback, though. Good recovery. I mean, it could have been a whole lot worse than that. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to have to hustle because Michael Pegg and company are coming around here to retake the lead. Wow, look at that run. LG Whaley on the outside. He hasn't led yet today. Look at the... Wow. Well, no, they won't yet. Yeah, but he didn't get credit for leading that lap yet because Patrick Groover's still out front.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so... Excuse me. Yeah, they're gonna get past here.
Oh, they are, most definitely. They're coming up on the racetrack here, though. Whew. Man, they're gonna make these guys go high.
Yeah, boy. And
we got a bobble. Ooh.
But I noticed Seth did not get. He did not use a reset. Well, they're out of resets, from what Karen's saying. And look at the damage on the front of that car. He's got a lot of front end damage. So he's doing it right here by staying behind his brother. Yeah, he's got to stay behind Patrick. If he doesn't, he's going to lose a draft, and he'll just keep falling. He's got a lot of damage on the nose of that car.
He doesn't have any engine damage with that damage where it's at, because most of the time, if he'd have engine damage, he'd be slower anyway and wouldn't even be able to stay in the draft.
All right, LG Whaley takes it to the bottom. And he is right there in front of Patrick Groover. And on the high side, Michael Pegg, Darren Reeser.
Well, here's the question. Since he was out front before he passed the leaders and could have led a lap, can the Groovers push him to the front here to get him to lead this lap?
Well, LG did lead that. LG led the last one. He led the last lap.
Okay.
So that's lap 2 that he's led right there. So, yeah, good job for LG.
Yeah, definitely.
But, man, his teammate, Jason Beach, the one that's the great pusher that's working with him, kind of laying back here a little bit of a drop back there from Seth Groover.
Well, Patrick just moved to the outside.
Yeah, he did.
Wow, he just left Seth down there and was like, there you go.
Well, that could be by design, though, Jeff. If he knows that, he knows Seth has got a little bit of damage on it and really couldn't be that good of a pusher. They might have said, hey, we're going to have to part ways here. And if Patrick's going to be able to do anything, he's got to be with somebody that can push him to be faster. I hope
now
that.
Look at this. He went up to the high lane and they got kind of, strung out there with that lap down car. So that kind of slowed the momentum down.
Yep. When Everett Lane, which was just leading a few minutes ago, wow, he's going to go a lap down.
He is.
What the heck? Oh, he might have sat on pit road for a while.
I think he might have.
I wonder if there was a
Patrick
pen.
goes to the middle and he's going to get put in that vacuum hole. That ain't good.
Nope, he's going to go backwards. His brother Seth, though, goes by him. That's now pushing LG Whaley.
Not really sure what the deal with that was there. I don't know why he went in the middle. There was nobody behind him when he drove down there. So, I mean, he's going to lose positions here.
I don't know, man. That was really kind of odd. Now, if he can get somebody to work with him. Went up behind him there, the number Michael Howlett.
Yeah, I was going to say 33 cars in was the leader of the middle pack until Patrick moved down, but I'm still kind of baffled at why he moved down that early.
Yeah. Well, going to be 20 to go next time by, Jeff.
Yep.
20 laps to go. Well, you think LG might bring the Geritol Lounge out of the hole there and get a win here tonight?
It's a possibility. I mean, he's doing great right now. But the race ain't over yet, and we know Talladega. It's a crapshoot, so I mean, anything can happen here.
That's a fact.
Come up on some more lap traffic here. I noticed looking at LG's car there, I saw a lap car up front here.
Yeah.
I want to say it's... trying to see who it was. It is...
Estel.
Yeah, Estel Fields.
Oh, no. Well, folks, if it's your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you get notified every time we do go live. So welcome to MaxspeedTV. We do appreciate you stopping by, checking it out. Give us a thumbs up on the video if you don't mind. That would be really cool. And kind of looking at some of the stats here, we've got a lot of people watching that do not subscribe to MaxspeedTV at the tune of about 80% of you. I don't know why that is. Please hit that subscribe button, folks, so you're here. Man, we always like to have subscribers. Please help us out. Michael Pegg trying to break LG's lead there.
Whoa, we got some guy drifting low.
Uh-oh.
He just drifted the whole turn 4.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, wow, who was it?
I'm trying to go back and look. Oh! Van Marcantonio.
Oh.
He got loose, and I kid you not, he was down that apron playing dirt, playing like, I don't know.
Dirt tracking it.
Game or something. Yeah, dirt tracking it. I was trying to say drifting.
Man.
I don't know why it wasn't coming out.
Yeah, that was a heck of a save.
It was. That's what I wanted to say. He was fast and furious in it.
Here comes Geritol Lounge in. They're making their final pit stop. They're just going to be inside the window. They're not counting any green-white checkers. So, wow. Yeah, somebody made a trip out across the grass there, I see, too.
I saw that. I didn't catch who it was, but I did see a car going out through there. Let's see. Who was that?
Well, Frank G led his first lap of the race. Jeff, that's great. Great news for the regulators. Man, I'll tell you. Michael Pegg drops it down to the inside now. Darren Reeser. Darren, a great pusher, too. Tracy Weaver now finally into the top 5. Wow. I didn't think he was going to be in the top 5 today. And here he comes to pit road. He's peeling off him and Gabe Butler, making their final pit stop. They left about one more lap on there just for a little more added insurance.
Which isn't a bad thing.
Oh, no. No. Kind of short pitting it like that.
Yeah, we got some more lap traffic here with the leaders. Ooh,
oh, yeah.
They're going to like go between them. There's a car coming off pit road and a car that was getting lapped.
Yeah.
Man, that was
I'd
crazy.
seen that. Brent Lay, yeah, that was a close one right there. Brent Lay going a lap down. Dang. If this stays green, you're never going to get them laps back, though. You know, that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they will when, let's see, Brent Lay, let's see, okay, he's already been to pit road. Oh, no, he's going to have to come in one more time. Yeah, he won't have enough to make it, Brent Lay. Now, Gary Jenkins, he does have enough. He can make it the rest of the way. And of course, Dude Conrad, Kevin Freeze, Tracy Weaver, those three working together there. They've made their final pit stop of the day. So we're waiting to see when the leaders are going to come in. They might just stay out there. You know, a lot of guys, they like to stay out and pray for a caution so they don't have to stop under green flag.
Yeah, a lot of strategy is going to come into play here at the end.
Yeah. And we have, you know, that you would never think that you'd ever see a fuel mileage race at Talladega like we have seen, man. I'll tell you what, between last season and this season, the fuel mileage races that have been played out, it's just mind-blowing, you know, that these guys have strategized that much to get it so close to the edge of making it. I mean, here, I think it was the end of last season there, we seen a couple of guys that actually ran it. They were leading the race by a lot, okay? They ran out of gas. One of them ran out of gas on the backstretch. He wound up finishing second. Here comes the leaders in. They coasted across the finish line, finished 1-2. Third place came within 3.2 seconds of catching them.
We had someone miss pits there.
I didn't catch that.
Were they spin off in the grass?
Maurice Johnson.
Oh, no, not Maurice.
Yeah, he locked up the brakes trying to get into pit road, and he missed the cone. He went through the grass.
There's going to be a penalty.
Yeah, because he did cut back across. He did cut back across and go around the cone, so that will be an unsafe pit entrance.
All right, here comes Patrick Groover and Seth Groover in for their final pit stop. Noel Coors.
A few others with them.
Yep, Patrick Alvarado. We got a bunch of them coming in here. And it looks to me like the new leader here coming around is going to be Don Davis, part of the regulators. Now, Don's going to have to pit. The front three have not pitted yet. They're going to have to pit. Jacob Edson and Richard Randolph. He'll have to come in. Or Randolph Richard. I'm sorry. I said that backwards. I'm sorry. Yeah, Jacob Edson. So those three have got to come in, and when it all shakes out, I'm not really sure who the leader is going to be. I think it might turn around to be Patrick and Seth Groover, but I think they're going to get passed up here. Yeah, Michael Pegg bringing the whole crew by. They'll be blending in. They didn't have a problem passing them there the last time they played that. Oh, G into the wall. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
LG, not LG.
And the caution's out.
Oh, my gosh.
Somebody
I don't know
else went for a flip. That was a
I
21
seen that.
car.
Oh, my gosh. Let's go back and take a look. I think it might have been a bumper hook off of Jason Beach, I think.
Let's go take a look here and see. I'm seeing LG spin first. I'm not quite sure what. Oh,
yep.
Yeah,
Right there.
Jason got him.
Yeah, he was not. He was kind of off center of the car, if you notice.
That's what will get you in a restrictor plate
Yeah.
racing. You just get off center from that bumper, and they just kind of touch you. That's going to turn it.
Yeah, I don't know if you can look right here, folks. He gets off center. Jason Beach is pushing him, and it just hooks him. When he comes back down across there a little bit, and it looked like Jason was trying to keep off of him, but it just wasn't going to happen. And LG's going to go for a heck of a ride now.
Yeah, he wasn't the only one. The 21 car
21.
there.
Tony
he went
Wright.
for a ride as well.
Yeah, Tony Wright went for a wild ride.
And I think most of these guys are out of resets too.
Oh, they have to be this late in the race.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
As
Look
many
in the
cautions
chair.
and wrecks as we've had already.
The Geritol Lounge guys are not going to do good again this week. Oh my
That's
gosh.
a bummer.
Yeah, he gets up into John Garrett there. I'm watching here, and he gets hit, man. Yeah, what a ride he goes for. Oh my gosh, he was almost out of there.
He was.
Ooh-wee. What a ride that was. Look at the airtime Tony Wright got. Good night.
I think that was more than Al Senna got earlier.
Yeah, pretty close to being a lot worse. So, all right, as these guys come around to get caught up to the pace car, it's going to be a short stint to the end, and I can't believe the cautions that we've had here tonight. This is highly unusual, Jeff. Highly unusual.
Maybe it's a full moon out tonight.
We usually see maybe 3 cautions, maybe 4 or something, but man.
This is what, number 6?
5.
5, okay.
Yeah, this is highly unusual. So, all All right. Well, maybe we can get Don Davis up here. Let me see if I can find him, and we'll get a word in with Don here. Don Davis, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, there, Rudy. I got you, man.
Well, are you ready for Charlotte?
Yes, sir, I'm ready for Charlotte. But right now, I'm working on Talladega, baby.
I know it. I know it. Well, you got the lead there. That was some great pit strategy that played out for you, but you've kind of lost some of your teammates up here. The regulators are not all bunched up together. Can you get with them again? Or are they working to try to get up here with you and possibly get you a win?
Yeah, I gotta pull into the pits here because I'm out of fuel. So
Okay.
We'll get back together with them there, no problem. We were just talking about that.
Okay. Well, you've got some laps led, though. That's cool, man.
Yes, sir. Just trying to do best we can, but we're going to get hooked back up. We're heading toward the finish line now.
Very good. Very good. All right. When you make your pit, we'll let you go, and good luck out there the rest of the race, Don. And I can't wait to see you next Thursday.
In for there, Rudy. Yeah, I'm pretty excited too. I'll do my pits here. Hopefully we'll get a win for the regulators, and I'll see you next Thursday.
Yep. Oh, I got lots of surprises for you guys too. So you guys will be surprised.
All right. Can't wait. Can't wait to see Wayne also.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I'm really excited about seeing Wayne and all the guys. I mean, everybody. Gosh, it'll be cool to put faces to everybody's name, so. All right, good luck out there then. Make a nice, clean pit stop. Easy in, brother. Easy in. All right. He comes into pit road. I believe that's going to give the lead to Patrick and Seth. You know what?
So.
They're coming back. They are back, Jeff. The Groover brothers are back.
I think so.
They're going to make up for that horrible finish last week, finishing dead last. Golly, man. I mean, it was enough. It was enough it knocked them out of the top 20 in points.
Yeah. And I think
They were
that's
both
enough
in
to
there.
I think that's enough to get their, momentum up, get them to, try something. And I think it's going to work here tonight, hopefully. They just got to keep it clean for these last few laps, and they might be able to pull it off.
Yes, sir. They're back. Two great racers right there. I'm telling you, I've seen these guys around iRacing before. I've heard a lot of great things about them too. And they're twins. They're twin brothers. And I've heard a lot of great things about them too right there, man. I'm telling you. Well, get them going, Jeff. This could be the final restart. We do have 2 green-white checkers there if we need them. And everybody's got enough fuel to make it here, I think, even with the green-white checkers.
Yeah, with this caution coming out as late as it did, most of them pitting, I think they do have enough fuel to make it.
There's a couple that might be borderline. I don't know. Gary Jenkins might be kind of borderline here, but if it stays green, everybody's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look out for Michael Peg up there, starting in third.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got to come back from a couple of horrible races this season. That's last season's champion right there. What do we got? We still got 31 cars out here on the track right here, or 30, I guess. I can't believe Estel Fields is back in 30th place. Oh my gosh, that's just not like him at all.
All right, the pace car is going to head toward pit road.
Green flag, green flag.
There's the green flag. We're back underway here at Talladega. A good restart there for Seth Groover on the outside.
Yes, sir. He's going to, I think, I don't know if he's going to, no, he's not going to be able to do it. Looks like Patrick's going to come back on the inside. I thought maybe Seth was going to have enough of a run on that outside to drop down in front of his brother, but it wasn't going to happen. Michael Pegg was too much on Patrick there to get him out front.
And I will say, with just Michael being, the car there, nobody pushing him, and there was actually a gap between them, that was actually pretty good.
Yeah. Dude Conrad, Bubba, Noel Coors now in 5th spot after starting 31st. Man, he is on it. Yeah.
He's a big mover out here. Jacob Edson, he started 32nd, and he's trying to break into the top 10. He's running in 11th right now.
Still a little bit of wobbling, but not bad. 6 to go. Everett Lane, high side, back on the lead lap. Working with Paul Witt. The regulators are coming. Everett's on that high from winning last week. I'm telling you, Jeff.
Ooh. Yep, we got one car there going way down on the bottom of the track. That was a 78 car.
78, that would have been Gary Slapinski.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. He kind of just got out of line there, and he just took it way down at the bottom.
Yep, we're 3 wide back there, but Everett Lane coming around to lead this lap for the regulators. Big push there from Paul Witt. Bad thing right now, Michael Pegg's boxed in there a little bit, you know, and nowhere for him to go. So that's
not at all.
Oh, they're making contact, dude. Conrad. Wow, what a save.
Wow, how did they not? Wow, man, that was some good driving.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they didn't wreck.
That's mind-boggling.
I'm telling you, man, that is mind-boggling. You bet. Well, the Groover brothers back together.
Yep.
Patrick and Seth on the bottom. Can they do it?
Got anything in store here? That middle lane's looking stronger right now, though.
Well, the bad thing about it, with Seth having that little bit of damage on the front of that car, he may be slowing that inside line down just a little bit. I really don't know.
But it looks like he has gotten some of the damage repaired. It doesn't look like he had as much as when we talked about it earlier. So,
right. Yeah, I was looking at it here just a minute ago, and yeah, it doesn't look near as bad as it did earlier. So, yeah, I think you're right. He has got some of it fixed. But golly, man. Everett Lane in the middle. Can he make it 2 in a row? Oh, my gosh. Winning last week and winning again this week. That would be a pretty cool record to have. Here comes Jason Beach on the high side now, 3 wide. We know what that Geritol Lounge guys can do up there. And look at the company they're in right there. Robert Feldzine, LG Whaley, Maurice Johnson. Wow, what a pack of guys lined up on that outside right now. Yeah, Maurice, where the heck? Okay, he is a lap down, but there's no reason why he can't get out here and help somebody else, right?
Nope.
Everett Lane, Paul Witt, go to the bottom. They come to get 2 to go. That's going to kind of put the Groover brothers out of contention to win.
Yeah,
unless they can get to that outside or something.
Man, it looked like Seth was looking to try something.
Yeah.
But there's really nowhere for him to go.
Yeah, they're boxed in right now, but still it would be a great top 10 finish. That would be a heck of a comeback from last week. 2 laps to go. Michael Pegg gets shuffled back. Patrick Alvarado now back on the lead lap.
They can stay clean to the start-finish line here. If they take the white flag, that means we won't use a green-white checker attempt.
Right. Can this be a Dude Conrad win? Boy, he's hoping and praying that Noel Coors has got something up his sleeve for that last lap.
Yeah.
Oh, Hornet almost took to the outside.
Wow.
This is going to be wild. 1 to go. White flags in the air. No overtime tonight, Jeff.
Nope. They didn't need the green-white checkers, so that's good, but they are coming up on some lap traffic here. It looked like that lap traffic was a little squirrely.
Oh, boy, and they're getting the heck out of the way. Michael Hauser, Jason Beach on the outside.
That was good with that lap traffic to get down the apron like that and let them go.
and they're not making any headway. It's going to be another Everett Lane. Is it going to be 2 in a row coming off of 4 for the final time? A little late. We got one into the woods. We got we got a bunch of them.
Both groovers got into that.
Oh my gosh. And at the line, it's going to be Everett Lane. Congratulations for double win 2 weeks in a row. Let's go back and see if we can figure out what happened to the Groover brothers here. What happened? If I can find them.
Sadly, Patrick got the worst of that. Seth was able to continue. Patrick was not. But it looks like, I want to say Seth started to come up the racetrack, and it looks like he got into Dude Conrad.
Oh, yes, he did. Yeah, Seth come up right into Dude Conrad, and that's what started it. Yes, he did. He wiggled up the hill right into Dude Conrad. I don't know if he was thinking about going high and didn't see Dude there, but wow.
I mean, it's a possibility. I mean, the spotter could have not been telling him that Dude was on his outside, and he could have thought he was clear. I mean, that's all like a given there.
Yep.
I mean, that I've had that happen to me before. The spotter ain't saying nothing. You move up, and there's a car there, and you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah. Well, we'll get these guys up here in just a minute, folks, so hang on. All right, we caught up with tonight's winner 2 in a row, Everett. Give us that woo again. Man, what a run you had tonight. That was amazing. And you had an amazing partner to work with right there. The regulators kind of got split up there toward the end.
That last pit stop, we ran into a little bit of issue there. I got bumped in the back by a car, and it gave me a speeding penalty. And I had to sit there and wait. And Estel had a little issue with that there going on with something, and we got discombobulated, and we couldn't get back together. And then a caution came out at the right time. It helped me get back on the lead lap, and Mr. Paul Witt pushed me to a victory night up on that third lane, went high, came back down in front, and he just did the rest for me.
Man, I'll tell you what. Well, that was just an amazing job you guys did at the end. And 2 in a row, and regulators. Man, you guys just got it going on.
Yeah, this team is outstanding from the top to the bottom. Every one of these guys contribute to something in getting these cars to victory lane. At the beginning of the race, me and Michael were battling back and forth, lap after lap for the lead. We had 2 regulators pushing us, working great together. All the way, like I say, to the bottom of these guys who's running in the back, working the way to the top. I mean, every one of these regulators are top-notch super speedway racers, and I love being over here.
Yeah. Well, now, last week we had 3 cautions. This week we had 5. It kind of not like Old Farts to have a race with that many cautions in it. I mean, we've seen a lot of, like, small minor mistakes by some guys. It wasn't anything that that they were doing, and it was and actually we've seen the one there. Gary Slapinski lost his middle screen, and he did a heck of a job trying to keep it closed down, but a few guys got into that one. But man, great racing out there. Can you get 3 in a row here in a couple of weeks?
I think we got next week off. I think I'm going to need a week off to recuperate after celebrating. Yeah, we can do it. Anybody in this regulator team can do it because we got some stout engines in here. Like I said last week, Estill Field turns the wrenches on these things, gives us ups, and they just run like the wind blows. They are fast.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, you guys proved it again this week. You guys just got it going on. So, Everett, before you do go celebrate, which I'm sure you're going to, 2 weeks in a row, man, that's great. That's really going to boost you up a lot in the points. But who you got to thank for that victory?
Tonight, Rudy, my 5-year-old grandson's watching me race tonight.
Yes, he is.
Oh, my grandson, I told him to watch Pop tonight, and we'll see if I couldn't pull him off a victory, and I got it. And I'm so emotional about this win. Like, I've never been emotional before about a win, and I got to thank Paul, because if it wasn't for Paul, I wouldn't have had it. I mean, he said, go to the outside. We went to the outside, and he got me a win. I want to thank my family who's watching, my friends who are watching. I'm getting a lot of people watching me race, and I'm liking it.
Oh, heck yeah, man. That's great. Yeah, we seen your grandson message in there, and he said, go Pop. So
oh, that's great stuff there.
Yeah, it is. That's pretty cool. It's always good to have your grandkids watching, you know. So, well, go celebrate that win, Everett. We'll see you back in 3 weeks and see if you can make it a triple.
All right, Rudy. Thanks. Hey, thank you, buddy, for everything you do. Thank Old Farts, Craig, and everybody that works over here and makes this happen for us. It's a great place to race.
Yes, sir. All right, Jeff, you got second place. Paul Witt.
Yeah, Paul, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Paul, tell us about your run out there, man. It looked like you was having a blast pushing Everett and everybody else up front there in the closing laps. You started 14th tonight. Tell us how it feels to finish second.
This feels like a win to me. My God, the first part of the race, I just sucked. I could not get up in there. I got into Kevin on a restart, messed up the front end, and I had to use a quick repair on that, you know, when the one caution come out. And I have no idea how I got up in there, but I told Everett, you know, we had Jacob in between us. I said, when we go green, I'm going high. I'm not giving anybody else a chance. Get up there. And he got up there, and that's it. We went to the front.
Awesome. Now, you mentioned your quick fixes there. Were you one of the drivers that had to use both of them tonight, or did you still have one there in case you needed it?
No, I had to use both of them. Unfortunately, I got caught in that last wreck there, and I almost made it through. Then the guy come down and got me in the rear end, and I had to use a quick repair. So I threw on 4 tires and did the quick repair and got back out there. And there's Everett, one car in front of me, and I said, let's go. It's time to go.
Go time. Yeah. Well, you got a week off next week, so you know, kind of what's your thoughts through the off week here to prepare for the next race?
Ready to get going right now. Let's put up another one. Let's go. I'm having a ball.
Man, he wants to race again tonight. Come on, boy.
I have a ball running with the old farts regulators. You know, I mean, we got a great group of guys that we run with all the time, and I couldn't ask for any better teammates.
Exactly. Well, you going to try to go out there and try to get a win from Everett and keep him from getting 3? You're going to help him get 3 again in a couple weeks.
Well, I'll help whoever's up there, but if I get a chance, I'm gonna take it. I really thought about when we come out, when I seen the wreck happen behind us, I thought about going to his outside and seeing if I couldn't get him. But I said, no, I'll just stay behind him. I owe him one.
Awesome. All right. Well, you got anybody you want to give thanks or shout out to before you go celebrate your top 3 finish tonight?
Well, I gotta give a shout out to all the regulators. We you know, they're just fantastic to run with. The old farts, Craig and LG and you guys for broadcasting, and I believe my mom and dad's watching tonight, so like to say hi to them, and you know, can't wait to get going again.
Awesome. All right, man. Well, congrats on your finish tonight, and good luck in a couple weeks.
All right, man. Thanks, Jeff.
Yep.
See you, Rudy.
All right. See ya.
All right, Carson, you got third?
I do, Jeff. Noah, you there?
Yeah, you got me, buddy?
Yeah, got you. So you had a great run at the end there. Walk us through what you saw, because you kind of saw the first part of that wreck. Walk us through what you saw there.
Well, I was in the inside there trying to get Dude up to the front, and I don't know what happened there. If he somebody got into his right rear or what, but we just kind of tucked down, had Hornet behind me, and trying to stab her to the finish line, buddy.
Yeah, a great run for you. You're one of the hardest chargers in the field, making up the most spots. How is the car tonight?
Well, the car is awesome, thanks to Craig White and Brent Lee and Hornet and Gary Slopinski. You know, we don't put as much time in as a lot of the guys do and stuff and practice our pits, but we got good, fast stuff. And, you know, we're all just it's kind of a luck game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. So since the next week will be off, what are your plans while you got some downtime?
Well, we're going to try to get the thing to qualify a little bit better. You know, we're working on everything, springs and stagger, anything we can to get a little speed. We're way behind the game there. So when we start off in the beginning, you're already, you know, I think I started 27 tonight. So we're going to try to get a good Q package together a little bit better for when we come back here in 2 weeks.
Hey, I mean, the finish is all that counts, and you brought home a podium.
Yeah, we're all fast. We're fast and race trim. The team racing dictates it a little bit. If you get somebody in the middle or somebody they can hold up a line so bad that you got to kind of get aggressive. I think that's what's causing some of the cautions. But that's racing, I guess. You know, you'll have that everywhere.
Yeah, it was a very exciting and eventful race tonight. You got anyone you want to thank real quick?
Yeah, for sure. You guys, Max Speed TV, for sure. It's awesome. Craig White, Brent Lee, Hornet, Gary Slopinski.
All right. Thank you, Noel.
Thank you. Have a good night, man.
You too.
All right, guys, let's run down through the final results here. We'll get the heck out of here. All right, Everett Lane coming home with win number 2 in a row. Golly, man, the guy's on a roll here. Regulators finishing 1-2 tonight. Paul Witt second, Noel Coors in third. Hornet finishes 4th. Good job for Hornet, man. We didn't think he was going to be up there at the end, but boy, he got it up there. Good job. Seth Groover, after the contact there, he comes out on top of him and his brother. His brother did not finish well. Patrick finished way back in the field, but Seth Groover finishes 5th. Darren Reeser 6th, Tim Hamilton 7th, Robert Felzine 8th, Jason Beach 9th, and Jacob Edson 10th. Yeah.
Michael Hauser will finish 11th tonight. Frank G will finish 12th. Kevin Freese, is it Freese? Will Price?
Freese.
I'll say Freese. Okay, Kevin Freese. I thought it was Freese, but I wasn't sure. Kevin Freese will finish 13th. Patrick Groover, he will wind up finishing 14th after getting into it with his brother there. So, man, tough break for him. Patrick Alvarado will finish 15th. So, 2 Patricks right there. Michael Pegg will finish 16th. Man, I thought Michael would have a great car tonight, but, man, he got caught up there, too, and it's going to put him back here in 16th. Duke Conrad, after getting caught up in that, too, will finish in 17th. Craig White, 18th. Dan Mark Antonio will finish 19th, and Gary Jenkins rounds out the top 20.
Wow, I'm kind of messed up here a little bit. Brent Lay, 21st. I don't know if this is right or not, but Brent Lay, 21st. So Eric Laurie, 22nd. Gary Slapinski, 23rd. Estel Fields, 24th. Gabe Butler, 25th. LG Whaley, 26th. Maurice Johnson, 27th. Let's see, Randolph Richard, 28th. Michael Howlett, 29th. And Don Davis, 30th. Jeff?
Yep. Tony Wright will finish 31st. John Garrett, 32nd. Michael Martin will finish 33rd tonight. Tracy Weaver, 34th. Al Senna will finish 35th. Man, tough night for him. He had a strong car. He was running up front for a while there, and he got into a lot of wrecks tonight and just sadly will finish 35th. Charles Johnson will finish 36th. Michael Bensk will finish 37th. And Rob Malone will finish 38th.
All right. Well, again, congratulations to our winner tonight. 2 in a row for Everett Lane here for the Old Farts. Jeff, thank you so much for helping out tonight. And Carson, thank you for kind of tuning in and seeing how we do things here at MaxspeedTV. Great having you tonight.
Yeah, thanks, Rudy. It was a lot of fun.
All right, folks, until next time, stay safe and have a good night.